Hi, students. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim. And thank you all so much for the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So there is this video I came across and I love it. You are going to love it because majority of you have been waiting for this moment. One thing I tell people is that if they treat me this way, they will treat you the same way, irrespective of you being a conservative or being MAGA, right? You all know how Byron Donald is so invested when it comes to MAGA movement. He is really very invested. And during the Madison Square campaign rally that happened, so he was introduced to the podium, right? Guess the music they played for him. One thing I love about MAGA is that they don't hide who they are. They show you this is us. It's either you are for us or you are against us. And they showed him the real reason why they are MAGA. And they said they played this music to usher him in. Well, I wish I was in the land of cotton. Trying to remind this young man that you are, you are still a slave. And some people cannot even understand the handwriting on the wall. And he was working like he owed the entire New York. I love it for him. See, one thing you have to learn from all this is that you are touchable, because majority of them think they are untouchable. You are absolutely touchable. And if they can do it to me, absolutely, they will do it to you because they do not feel like I am special and you are not special too. Let's get into this.
Well. They at it again. This time I come with a different tune. I know what y'all thinking, but not today. This time I come with a different tune. I literally, and this is no joke from the bottom of my heart, I'm serious. I came to thank MAGA. I want to thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. And I'm not joking about this. I promise I mean this with everything in me. Did y'all see Black MAGA? Let me ask Black MAGA. Did y'all see how they welcomed Byron Donald from New York? I think he said Brooklyn. He's from New York. He is a diehard Trumpican. He was at the rally last night at Madison Square Garden. Did y'all see the great welcome that they gave him? A wonderful reception. As they introduced Byron Donald to the stage, they played a theme song for him. The one that when you Google it, there's rebel flags all over the picture, which is okay. Beautiful flags, they orange and blue, pretty flags. They played a song to welcome him to the stage. And the name of that song was, I think, Confederate Song. Let me give y'all a few of the beautiful lyrics they welcome him on the stage with. You can't make this up, and I want to thank y'all, MAGA. I do. I think this is absolutely beautiful. It is amazing, it's gorgeous, it is mind-blowing. I love it. On his way to the stage, they plays this song. I wish I was in Dixieland. And the first line says, I wish I was in the land of cotton. I wish I was in the land of cotton. I'm not kidding. The old timers there have not forgotten. Look away, Dixieland. Of all the songs you could have played, MAGA, I am so happy and grateful that y'all brought that colored man on the stage with such a wonderful song. Byron Donald, Tim Scott, Candace Owens, Mark Robinson, Clarence Thomas. Let's see who some more of them we got out there. Herschel Walkers. Let me tell y'all one more time, and the rest of you MAGAs, you're not the same. They'll take your vote, but at the end of the day, you still look like my shirt to them. They brought this man up on the stage. It's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, MAGA. If I never ever thank you again, thank you for that welcome to Byron Donald. Byron. How did you feel when they told you they wish you was in a land of cotton? Because them and MAGA have not forgotten. And let me tell y'all how Byron comes out and responds. He comes out on the stage with the biggest grin you ever seen. It lit the stage up. Beautiful smile, by the way, Byron. I'm not gay or nothing, but wonderful smile. He comes out and says, "It is so good to be home." You can't make this up. He comes out and says, "It's so good to be home," back in New York City, after they welcome you on the stage with a slave song. Thank you, MAGA. Thank you. Tell me where I can make a donation. Because y'all study showing these crazy black people, they're not the same. And I don't know what y'all did to get them to not see that. I don't know if you put something in their drink, if you drugged them, if it was something in the food at the restaurant, but whatever it is, please don't serve me. Byron Donald, you are an absolute disgrace. You are an embarrassment. A Benedict honor would be a compliment. You are, I have no words for you. They welcomed you on the stage while you was walking up the steps, not 10, 15, 20 minutes before you came, while you were on your way. They welcomed you to the stage with a slave song, and you came up there grinning. Byron, does it mean that much to you? Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone, but they keep showing y'all. When this vote is over, if Trump happens to win, you would get the same treatment I got, trust me, and the rest of us, Black MAGA. Keep showing you, and y'all don't get it. You still skinning and grinning, talking about Trump this, Trump that, and they keep telling you they don't care about you. They just want you to disrupt the other vote. And y'all don't get it. Well, Byron, I hope you slept well last night. Hope you had a great time at the rally. But for me, I will not run up to no Trump rally. No, Lord, not me. But they gave you a warm welcome, didn't they? Y'all go Google it and just see how funny, how he grinned and skinned, banjo played, and Nick picked and beating on his leg like a sambo. And Had his rolled up pants on and no shoes, patches on his pocket. You look like a real one, Byron Donald. And they treated you like one. Peace out, bro. From my heart, I'm serious. I came to thank Mac.
I love that video. That was a good video. I want to piggyback on what he said there. I also want to thank MAGA as well. Since you guys been the Tea Party, we're gonna go way back. Since you guys been the Tea Party, I been watching you guys the whole time and just watching you guys just be your authentic self. And I have learned so much in the last decade plus a few years from you people, from that point to where we are today. Learned so much about you guys. I shared the same pew range with you guys back in the day, a few years ago. I mean, share the same space, town, you know, stores. I mean, our kids played football together. Our kids went to school together. I work with you. I served with you in the military as well. And all those conversations, all those statements, all those microaggressions, everything that led us to this point, let me know exactly how you feel about me. And because of that, you broke me out of that spell. That spell of wanting to inspire to be you. The assimilation that I want the house with the white picket fence, all that. Like, I wanted to be you guys. I mean, I lived in the same town growing up out in the suburbs. Like, the land that Billy Graham made. I mean, we could even go further back. I mean, I played football with you guys. I went to high school with you guys. So from that point on to where we at today, I know exactly where I stand with you. And I'm okay with it. I'm totally okay with it. And being okay with it have broke me out of that spell. I feel liberated now. And I am so thankful to MAGA for breaking me out of this matrix. I am so happy that you guys were so anti-PC back in the day. I thought that in order for us to heal as a country, in the past, I thought that we had to be a little bit PC and stuff like that. But you guys were so anti that, and I thought you were nuts. But look on it now in 2024, I am so appreciative that anti-PC movement went totally full circle now. There's a famous saying out there saying is the moment that they show you who they are, believe them. And I take that quote to heart, and I live by that quote for the last few years, and I see you guys in a whole different light now. Whoever wins the White House, my view, how I look at you, is never going to change. It's never going to change. You have shown me exactly everything I need to know about you. And I mean, I know you guys, your personal life. I mean, we had those conversations personally. I dealt with those microaggressions, and I had to bite my tongue many times. I've been told just to get over it. And it just lets me know exactly where I stand with you. And knowing that now, I am so appreciative that, because now You gave me a clearer path. You give me a clearer purpose in life now. And I know how I'm going to navigate in the future. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You helped liberate me. Oshe to the ancestors for showing us the way, and shout out to the field side for always fighting for justice and liberations.
Donald Trump is being treated with. This is a masterclass in white privilege. Trump can't say enough to be racist.
Correct.
He can't commit enough crimes to be a criminal. He can't fail enough to be a failure. And he can't say enough stupid things to be stupid. He is so shielded and insulated by the idea and the concept of whiteness that he is unfucking touchable.
Yeah.
The thought conjured around him matters more than any reality. Any reality. He is a Christian that doesn't know the Bible, that fucks porn stars, that is
grabs
mean,
women by the pussy.
grabs women by the pussy, is the least Christ-like, but the sheer promise of the whiteness that exists inside of Donald Trump is enough for everyone, white and black people, a lot of them who worship whiteness and aspire to the level of whiteness that Trump has. It's enough for them to say, hey, he's still our guy, no matter what.
It's the whiteness he guarantees to protect. That's what he represents, right? It's their being that he guarantees to protect. And that's true. That's something that they won't say, but that they're voting for.
But we know that. And it's not fucking impressing anymore because that's what the new Republican Party is all about. And actually, one more time for a history lesson. You know, the Democrats back in the 60s are the actual people that did all those atrocities. And once the parties switched over in the 60s, who do you think is in the Republican Party? Them. Surprise. Not shocked about any of it. Should never be shocked. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to stop. They like to be a pain in everyone's ass until somebody shuts them down. I hope and pray, and I keep asking if, President, soon to be President, Kamala Harris will put a stop to it. Because that's what she has to do. We're tired of this shit. Shut them down. Just like you always, when you were a prosecutor, shut those other people down. Oh, and one more thing. Go back and watch the beginning of the video. And watch it all the way through in its entirety. But yeah, waiting on you, President Harris.
So this is all I got from this video. And sincerely speaking, I saw that video the man was talking about. And I was like, wait, what is going on? I moved past it. I didn't bother going through it. Not until I started I went through TikTok, checking something, and this came out. And I'm not going to lie to you. Well, I wish I was in the land of cutting, right? I have been saying this, and I am going to keep hammering on it. It's either you listen or you don't listen, right? There are some places people, people that look like me shouldn't find themselves. It's just like telling me that knowing that a particular place is sundown town, right? And you decided to go there just to try your luck and see if something is going to happen because you have heard story and all that. And then something ended up happening, right? You cannot be treated differently because you knew. The way they treat people that did not know that that place is a sundown town It's also the same way that they would treat you that also knew that the place is a sundown town. I don't know if that, if this is self-explanatory, but for me it is. Byron Donald thinks he is untouchable. And I really love people that have guts because he got guts. And they've been proving to us since from the onset that they are untouchable. But you know one thing I love about MAGA? MAGA do not hide whatever they do. They tell you this is us. It's either you believe it or you want to be with us or you don't want to be with us. And for you that think you are untouchable, hand will definitely touch you. Because for immediately they introduce you to the auditorium, right? And what came up immediately was, I wish I was in the land of Cain. I don't even know the full song and all that, but I saw it, I heard it, and he was walking like a baron, like you know when you see all this rich man with pride and all that, or see rich man with pride, or poor man that is so full of himself. Whichever one you want to choose out of that is your problem, not my problem. This is me telling you what I saw and how it came off. Some people really will never learn. It's just like the same thing that happened to Rob Smith. Rob Smith thinks that he is a conservative, right? He also got married to a white man, which is absolutely great for him, right? And things that are, oh, I am like, a MAGA and nothing is going to happen to me because I stand tall. I stand still, I am the real G. Guess what happened? The day they laid hands on him, he actually came on camera, like he came on news and all that, calling Black people to help him, that he was like, that guess what they did to Rob? They were yelling the slur, both N-word and the gay slur on him. He ran out on news platforms like all over, telling Black people that I love Black people. Black people, when they say they don't care about you, sincerely speaking, they aren't care. It's either you take it or leave it. But I love it for you. I love Black people for that. So now, I look forward to Tim Scott. Okay, Tim Scott already received his own surprise. I don't know if you all knew that Tim Scott was actually waiting to be the VP to Donald Trump. Some of you might not know this, but yeah, he was waiting, like he waited so hard only for him to choose JD Vance. The day they announced that, I don't even know, like, his teeth there, like just, and that smile I used to have like this went in straight up. Went in straight up. So, Byron, I love it for you. This is just the beginning. For those that think it is not one of those things. It is not one of those things. And more will happen. And for those that think that they are immune to some certain things, I want you to know that the way they treat people like me is also the way they will treat you, because there is no different. They do not see you as someone spectacular. The way they treat me, the way they see me is also the way you will be treated. The earlier you people learn to understand this, the better for you, not for me, because I know already. See you all in my next video. Bye. Oh, did I talk about the other man? The one they talked about, like it, but you all already know that whatever he said, he think he is whiter than anything because he is untouchable. Nothing is going to happen to him. He can do anything and get away with it. And he is actually getting away with it. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.